Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from whichever part of the world you're from. This is Kavita Ramchan from Life Success Coaching in Mauritius. So, today I want to talk to you about a very, very important topic. It is the most important topic in the field of selling, if you are into sales. So, I come from a lineage of entrepreneurs, right? And today I want to talk to you about the attitude of salespeople, sorry. So I come from a lineage of entrepreneurs, all sides of my family. I'm born in that. And I thought by default, I got the skills of selling. Because from childhood, like, when you're born in a family of entrepreneurs, you're never free from working. From the time you can work, you will be asked to come and work in your business. I think many of you who are from families of entrepreneurs may have experienced this. Our fathers will tell us to come and help. There are more customers at this time, festive season, and also I've been working from the age I'm maybe 10 years old, 11 years old, from the time I could work. So I thought that I got a great attitude in heritage. Let's put it that way. And I was a good salesperson, actually. I could sell well. I could sell anything. I learned how to sell, and my parents had a garment shop. I could sell saris, I could sell churidars. And then after I got married, my husband has first, my husband was not into retail, but then he entered the retail business. We both did it together. We were selling car seats, strollers, cots, everything to do with babies and kids. And I could sell very well. But there was one thing that I noticed. I could not sell a product I didn't like, that I would not use myself. So today, when I look back, I say I was a very good salesperson because I really, really liked helping people find what they wanted to use, right? So that's a good attitude. What it means like what you think, and attitude is a composite of three ingredients, let's put it that way. Your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. The fact that I could not sell something I would not use made me feel good about selling what I felt was good, that I would use myself so I could sell it easily because I was so convinced, right, about the product. So, what you think, what you feel, and what you do, if it is in harmony with each other, it has to be aligned, it has to be same. Then you have a great attitude towards whatever you are doing. Like I was in sales, right? So I had a very good attitude towards selling. Then came a point in my life where I had a emotional impact. When you have an emotional impact, like it can come in the form of a breakup, a divorce, or the death of a loved one. And for me, it was the latter, the death of my younger brother, age 29. I questioned death. I did not discover what death is all about because death is just an illusion, but I discovered exactly how life works. Exactly. And in that moment, I realized that, oh my God, I think 95% of the world doesn't know this, what I had just discovered. And I had discovered that the reason I was successful at selling was always because of my attitude. Because I always sold because I believed in what I was selling, right? So now, when I discovered this, I said, I need to teach this to the world. And I was on fire. I was on fire trying to explain this to everyone, especially all the entrepreneurs around me. And nobody was buying. Nobody was buying. I could not sell this idea to anyone. And I was like, that's strange. I know I can sell, and now I was not selling. I honestly was not selling because I wanted to just teach this. I just wanted to teach. And then one of my mentors who I follow, he mentioned one thing. Because I wanted to teach in Mauritius, if you want to teach something to adults, you have to launch a coaching business. So I became a coach, a life transformation coach, because my life transformed thanks to this education. So for me, it was teaching now. But I realized that the day you decide to become a coach, you also decide to become a salesperson. And I'm like, okay, but I'm in sales, then why is it that I'm not able to sell? It was something I was so passionate about, right? I mean, I would teach it for free. It was so close to me to teach this information. Now, why I'm telling you it was so close to me is because I used to be like that. I lost it because of that emotional impact. Like I went into some kind of depression, whatever. We don't want to go there. But when I came back of that, I was like, oh my goodness, how many people know this? You know, that the attitude of selling is what makes you a successful business person, that can make you a very successful salesperson. And I was desperate, desperate to sell this information, not to sell, to share this information to the world, to teach this information, mostly to teach. And then I realized that I needed to sell it. Nobody was going to buy it because it was so radical. It was so different from 95% of the world's population's way of thinking that I had to learn. I had to unlearn and relearn how to sell something that I would teach for free. And I'll tell you one thing. I want you all to burn this into your mind. Whatever you're teaching, it is something, especially if you're a passion-based entrepreneur. You're passionate about what you teach. You want to teach it. Even if nobody would pay you, you would teach it, right? And let me tell you one thing. It put me very much out of my comfort zone to sell something that I would teach for free. But then I had to learn. I had to learn one big lesson, that I needed to learn how to value my knowledge, how to value the gift that was given to me by the creator, because that's how I used to be. I had an amazing attitude, a very positive attitude towards myself, towards life. I never understood why people complained or criticized and stuff like that. I could not understand. Maybe even I judged people because I could not understand them, right? But the day I came back from that state to becoming back to who I used to be, not only I came back to that state, I knew that I had come back to that state. And I just was like, I need to teach this to the world. But I had to relearn how to sell. And it's been a phenomenal journey for me to rebuild the attitude of selling, although now I was seeing myself more as a teacher. So I want to sell people on the idea. Today, if I have to tell you what I'm selling, I want to sell you on the idea that you can have anything you want in your life. Anything. The sky is the limit. And there's a process to it, no doubt. But at the same time, to have a great attitude towards selling, I had to come to the point of feeling good about it, of feeling good about selling the information that I would teach for free. And it was a big game changer for me to do that. It was not easy. And I had to realize that, yeah, my mentors made me realize that, whatever is given for free is not going to be valued. And what I was selling was something huge, big. It transformed people's lives. So then how could I not charge my price? I should charge my price, because selling is something that you do for people. It's helping. My mentors told me, if you didn't sell, you didn't help. And I wanted to help people get this knowledge. So I had to learn how to sell. I had to develop a great attitude towards selling this information. And I can tell you, it has been a game changer for my clients, for me. And that's what I want to leave you with today. That whatever you do in life, maybe you're not in sales today, maybe you're in some other profession. But you know what? We're always selling. We are always selling, especially if you're in a leadership position, or if you're an entrepreneur, you are always selling. So you want to develop a great attitude towards selling, because selling is something you're doing for someone, not to someone. But you have to understand that attitude is something that is a magic word. Earl Nightingale calls it a magic word. It is a magic word. Because if you don't have a good attitude towards sales and selling, you won't be able to sell. It's just the way it is. Because attitude is your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. Basically, your thoughts, you can say, yes, I want to sell. But if you're not feeling good about it, you are in contradiction with yourself. You're not in integrity with yourself at that time, because your feelings are going to govern your actions. And you will say, but I'm doing everything. I'm thinking about selling. Think and grow rich. I'm thinking about selling, but in your heart, you're not feeling good about it. It's not going to happen. So I'm going to leave you with that. And I hope that helps you, especially if you're an entrepreneur, you're in sales, network marketing, coaching. By the way, the day you become a coach is the day you become a salesperson. Consultants, these are service-based industries. You could be in network marketing, you could be in affiliate marketing. I mean, all these are people are into sales. So thank you for being here, and I wish you a great sales day. The sky is the limit. Bye-bye.